I don't think RINAT Fakhretdinov is going to be enjoying the news or enjoying the happy New Year's that we have coming up, my friends, because not only was he released from the UFC after going 6-0-1 with the organization, having only lost once in his career in a mixed martial arts fight. The other loss was a grappling match, right? Against who? Craig Jones. After seeing the breaking news that IBO ASLAN has re-signed a 6-fight contract deal after going on a 3-fight losing streak with the organization only being 2-3 with a record of 14-4-0. But those 14 wins, all finishes, I don't know if this is an absolutely ridiculous thing right here to talk about, to be saying to you guys right now that they re-signed IBO ASLAN when they didn't re-sign RINAT Fakhretdinov. I see the frustration from some people's perspectives, but at the same time, look it. You got to look at IBO ASLAN and what he brings to the company. We've seen his last fight against Iwo Baraneski, right? We've seen the fight before that with Billy Akena. We've seen the fight before that with Ian Kudalaba. So we know that he is one of these absolutely ridiculous fighters that comes to get knocked out or get the knockout. Okay, he's been finished in his last 3 fights against Billy Akena that went to decision, but in the other 2, you've seen complete recklessness. But on the other hand, we know Dana White likes these type of fighters. We know he's not into fighters like RINAT Fakhretdinov who are just, sometimes not putting on the most exciting fights and sometimes grappler heavy. In my opinion, it's kind of shocking because RINAT, in my opinion, he's not the worst fighter or the most boring fighter in the organization, even right now. He just knocked out Andreas Gustafsson in the first round. Absolutely ridiculous, right? Beat guys like Brian Battle, but I thought the UFC was trying to build Brian Battle up. I think they wanted Brian Battle to win that fight. He couldn't do it, and that also could have pissed the UFC off. He's a great fighter who maybe they just feel like we can't sell him no more. You know what I mean? We're going to get rid of him and instead keep guys like IBO ASLAN, who's only 29 years old, right? Still young in the light heavyweight division, that either guarantees you knockouts or him getting knocked out. You never see IBO ASLAN wrestling in the cage. And I think, yes, in this organization, they claim that it's supposed to be the best fighters fighting the best fighters, right? But we have seen recently with RINAT Fakhretdinov and Martin Buday being released, and now seeing IBO ASLAN, getting re-signed to a 6-fight contract deal after getting, 3 losses straight. You look at his overall fights and you say, wow, he is the more entertaining. I mean, in some aspect, he is more entertaining and more exciting because when you're going to watch him, you're going to be watching a bar-like fight. It just seems absolutely interesting to me that they would do this. And like I said, I understand IBO ASLAN is ridiculous. His fight with Iwo Baraneski, I think that was his last fight on his contract. And I think after that performance of just going out there and absolutely swinging to death with Iwo, I think the UFC said, you know what, dude? Give this guy his money. I like these type of fighters, guys who put it on the line, that want to come out here and actually fight and put on amazing shows. And I think to myself, it's understandable, man. It's understandable, but I do definitely understand why RINAT Fakhretdinov and guys like Martin Buday could be absolutely pissed off right now and think to themselves, wow, so this means I could have got knocked out 3 times in a row if I was RINAT Fakhretdinov. As long as I put on exciting fights, I probably would have got a 6-fight contract deal. Let me think about it. Maybe I should start doing that more often. Maybe I should start putting my life on the line in a crazier way. Risk me losing, keeping my undefeated record in the UFC to be able to make you guys happy and continue my career in the UFC. It sounds unfair, man. It sounds really unfair. I'll tell you that, Renat. You definitely got a reason to be mad. But you know what the UFC likes. And at the end of the day, Dana White runs this organization. There's nothing we could do about this. So do what IBO ASLAN does. And hey, you too will most likely be earning 6-fight contract deals after 5 fights in the UFC, 2 and 3, 3-fight losing streaks. It is possible, my friends. Just come out here and fight. That is the message that Dana White has put out here, man. It's pretty crazy to me, my friends. It's pretty crazy, man. I definitely understand the frustration from some of the things that they're doing, my people. This is the MMA Boxing Addicts channel. Let me know what you guys think about the whole situation, and I'm out.